Hello, I'm Alexander, and today I'll show you how to convert this into this. At some point in my audio adventure, I got overwhelmed with IEMs, cables, decks, and accessories. That's exactly when I decided to minimize my collection, and I started looking for a practical solution to store and transport my collection. I tried a lot of stuff, including small plastic cases like this one, original IEM cases and pouches that came with the gear, cases for HDDs like this, organizer boxes from IKEA, watch boxes, and even toolbox organizers that I modified with a soft fabric to avoid scratching my gear. While all of it served its purpose, it was neither practical nor aesthetically pleasing. But today we'll talk about the brand new ddHiFi CZ180 and CZ300 storage cases that solved my problem. I would like to thank ddHiFi for providing the samples for today's review. No one paid me to make this review, I don't offer any specific opinions, and all thoughts expressed in this review are my own and are based on my experience with this product. I tested both cases for about 1 month, and I used CZ180 as my travel kit and CZ300 to store my IEM stuff at my studio. CZ180 measures 200 by 120 by 60 mm, and its interior measures 180 by 110 by 50 mm. The case is made out of a composite leather and comes in a nice color scheme. The top and the bottom parts of the case have a green accent and the middle section is brownish. According to the ddHiFi, they got their inspiration from a coffee bean that changes the color after it's roasted. There's a ddHiFi logo on both the top and bottom part of the case, along with the Live and HiFi slogan. The exterior of the case is made out of the composite leather, is durable and scratch resistant, at least on paper, and the case has a quite well-made zipper. The upper lid has 4 mesh pockets to store your dongles, cables, small ear tip cases, and accessories. Each mesh pocket measures 85 by 40 mm. Then there's also a divider that is filled with a sponge to protect the gear, and this divider also has 2 additional pockets measuring 75 by 65 mm each. The pockets can comfortably accommodate cleaning cloth, additional cables, or some other small accessories. And finally, there is a main compartment that is surrounded by suit. The dimensions of the main compartment with dividers removed measures 180 by 110 by 45 mm. But as it's not a perfect rectangle, I would say that the usable space measures 170 by 105 by 45 mm. CZ180 comes with 6 dividers that have Velcro on it, so you can split and divide the main compartment according to your needs. While I'm not a big fan of Velcro-based dividers in storage cases, they seem to do their job just fine. The whole case is sewn with a 7-needle stitching technology and tension-resistant nylon thread, making it very durable. In my scenario, CZ180 was enough to hold my FIO DEP, Qdelix 5K portable DEC amp, 2 additional USB-C dongles, a pair of IEMs with the cable attached, 2 spare IEM cables, 2 charging cables, and 2 tiny ear tip cases. If you don't need to carry your DEP around, you can easily transform the space and it will easily hold an additional 3 pairs of IEMs with cables and all of the above mentioned accessories without a DEP. And now let's talk about its older brother, the CZ300. It measures 320 by 220 by 100 mm, and its interior measures 290 by 190 by 80 mm. The case exterior is made out of 16A waterproof cotton that is specially treated to resist moisture and mold. On top of the case there's a ddHiFi badge with the Live and HiFi slogan. Just like the CZ180, it's also equipped with YKK double slide zipper. On one side of the case there's also a carry handle. The case is quite hefty, it weighs 800 grams, but it's also compression resistant, so your gear will be safe. Inside the case we have an upper lid with 4 mesh pockets to store your dongles, cables, small ear tip cases and accessories. Each mesh pocket measures 140 by 70 mm, so it can accommodate a lot of accessories with ease. Then there is a soft fabric divider with a zipper to protect the gear and separate the top portion of the case from the bottom part. This divider is filled with an anti-shock sponge, additionally contributing to the safety of your equipment. In addition, it keeps the main compartment isolated from dust and can be also used as a soft surface when you need to sort or rest your gear. The main compartment is surrounded by foam-filled grooves that are sewn to the internal part of the case. The dimensions of the main compartment with the dividers removed measures 290 by 190 by 70 mm. The foam-filled grooves not only protect the gear from shock, but also support the dividers that can be placed into the grooves and partition the main compartment. CZ300 comes with a 1 long divider and 8 short dividers, so you can split and divide the main compartment up to 10 zones, according to your needs. The dividers also come with the foam-filled grooves, so your gear is safe. CZ300 can easily hold my FIO X7 Mark II DEP, HiFi HIP Deck 3 deck and amplifier, Qdelix 5K deck amp, Venture Electronics Megatron deck amp, a few small dongles like ddHiFi TC44 Pro, HiFi Go Link, Moondrop Dawn 4.4mm, 4 different USB cables, iPhone camera adapter, USB converters, a bunch of impedance adapters, 7 IEMs with the cables attached, 2 spare IEM cables, IEM cable extender, an organizer for the ear tips, 3 additional headphone cables and 2 additional small ear tip cases. And that's the major part of my portable equipment. Talking about practical use, the CZ300 holds all my portable essentials in my studio, and when I travel I just grab the CZ180 and relocate the needed gear there. All in all, I think both cases are excellent value for the money, and I'm glad we have a company like ddHiFi that has audiophiles in mind when making their products. Both cases are fantastic, and with the flexibility they bring to the table, you can't go wrong with either of them. If you need something small and portable, CZ180 is the way to go. But if you need something bigger, go with CZ300, which I think is an amazing value for the money, and nothing at this price point comes close to it. And that concludes my review for today. If you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for future updates. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, goodbye.